Hey, Rebecca, how are you?
Good. So starters tonight the same?
Same.
Any injury news that you want to know about? Okay. So just your thoughts on this matchup against Celtics?
Well, we've played each other enough. We should know each other very well. They've obviously been on an upswing. They figured out who they are as a ball club. The guys have made a connection with each other, and they understand how to play with each other and through each other. We're still trying to figure that out. So they've done a good job of making a nice little surge towards the end of the season. And it's going to be a challenge for us. We have a lot of action, a lot of motion. We keep the basket clear. So our strong side and weak side defense is going to have to be exceptional, and they're very active and aggressive defensively. So we're going to have to make great reads in our offense.
When you take a look at their defense, one area that they struggle from time to time is always the kind of hard time against class. Is this an area you
We got to do a great job, not only tonight, but always of trying to penetrate any team's defense. We have bigs that can punch in and receive passes. We've got the ability within our offense to penetrate defenses, but then it all becomes reads at that point in time. So if we keep our spacing and do a good job of handling their pressure, one, when they pressure the ball, and then move the ball on, we should be okay.
When you take a look at the last time you beat this team, that was the game where Porzingis was out and then Tatum was out with foul trouble. So you beat this team without two top guys. Is that something you think these guys can draw such offense, or something you guys have talked about?
You know, we're still trying to figure ourselves out as a ball club. So in terms of using that as a catalyst, I don't know if that's going to happen. We're encouraging them whether Melo's in or KP's in or they're not. We just got to do a much better job with our ball movement. We're not executing our offense well enough for enough sustained periods of time in a ball game. We get disorganized and there's disarray out there on the court, and it hurts our organization, it hurts our ability to move the basketball. We can see it creates confusion for us, so we just got to do a much better job. Whoever's out there, just staying organized, executing and moving the ball.
How do you think the Celtics have changed since you did beat them in January?
You know, I just think that they've figured out who they are. That's what the really good teams in the league, besides having talent, everybody understands their roles. They understand how to execute their programs on the court. They understand how to play unselfishly and off each other and for each other. When that it clicks in with any team, how to play unselfishly, then that team is going to grow, and they're going to prosper as a result of that. How far they go usually depends on how talented they are. If there's enough talent to play at the upper echelon levels or not. But I think they've done a good job of recognizing their defensive capabilities, their ability to pressure people, and their willingness to execute their offense with a lot of movement. They create a lot of havoc on ball, off ball, and keep the defense over having to make these multiple reactions. So if we don't do a good job of being in and out and in again and making multiple efforts, then that's when they find the little gaps and they find abilities to score. And they got a top flight point guard who can handle the ball. They shoot the ball decently well from the outside, but because of their offense, they do a great job of penetrating defenses, which is what I was talking about earlier. We've got to get better.
What kind of issues is it for you guys when they put a small guy on Porzingis, like they did a couple games ago, like with Marcus Smart, for example?
Well, Marcus is very strong, and all small players know when they're guarding a bigger guy, their strength is going to be getting into a bigger guy's legs and then leading them out. A bigger guy wants to use their height and length over somebody like that. And Chris is still going through a learning process. 5 years from now, you and I won't be talking about that. So right now we are. So it's just something that Chris has got to learn and grow through. And it's not only against Marcus Smart, but then every team has somebody like that. And that whenever they get cross-matched or they switch, that's the kind of thing that they're going to do. And we got to get better as a team, finding him in those situations so that he can get his hands on the ball and then use his height and length against a smaller player.